video today about speeding up the wash day hair process, because I know usually when my friends call me and want to do something on wash day, I'm like, not happening, I'm in for the day. So, but I understand. I had a conversation with my sister last week, and she has my nephew, he's about 2, almost 3, and she was saying how hard it is to wash her hair and give it the attention it needs on wash day when Saturday is her only day off and she has to do grocery shopping and all sorts of other chores while he's running wild. So I'm going to give some tips and tricks to speed up the process. I mean, it's going to take a while. Your hair takes time. It needs the care that it needs. But, you don't have to give it all day. So one tip I want to say is I keep empty jars. Like when I finish things, I keep the jars, spray bottles, containers, whatever. And so what I do is for my wash day process, like I start with a pre-poo. So I will take a jar, and then for the pre-poo, I will put everything that I'm going to put into the pre-poo in the jar to sit so that I don't have to prep it on the day of. So that saves some time on the steps. So I usually put a washout conditioner, use herbal essences, and then whatever oils you choose, I throw those in there as well. And so that usually cuts down on a lot of time. So while we're saving time, I again have an empty container that I just saved for storage purposes. And you can mix your pre-poo, which is something that will stay without needing to be refrigerated for a while, in a container. I put extra virgin olive oil, grapeseed oil, and then a regular conditioner that you would usually wash out. I have herbal essences, 0%. Any other oils, essential oils, or whatever you would like, you can put those in your pre-poo as well. I do that for my deep conditioner as well. I recommend that if you do eggs or mayonnaise or anything like that, avocado, whatever you do for your deep conditioner, if it will go bad, probably leave that part out until the day of, or refrigerate it at least. If you know you're going to be using it within a reasonable amount of time and it won't go bad, then you can always just refrigerate it. But it would be easier just to put the parts that'll stay in a container, set them aside, and then on the day of put the perishables in on the day of that you actually wash your hair. So that cuts down on a lot of time. Okay, so another time saver is I mix my deep conditioner, and it kind of depends what I put in it. For now, I'm just going to do the Cream of Nature Argan Oil Intensive Conditioning Treatment, and then this is the bomb, the best thing ever. Shea Moisture Smooth and Repair Nourishing Hair Mask. Doesn't have the best slip, but slip isn't a big deal for me as long as the product genuinely works, and this really works. And I have kinky 4C hair, so dryness is a big problem, and I definitely feel a difference in how soft my hair is after I deep condition with this. You can add an egg for protein, honey, apple cider vinegar, avocado, bananas, whatever you put into your deep conditioner, but I'm going to mix it in this container. These will stay, so they don't need to go in the fridge, but if you have something that needs to be refrigerated, you might not want to put it in the container with these items, but rather add that in on the day that you're washing so that you don't have to worry about things going bad. Or some of these items can be frozen if necessary if you mix them together. So just got to do a little research and put a little thought into that. So adding the conditioning treatment from Cream of Nature. However much you want to put in there, it's up to you. And then the Shea Moisture mix, and this is super thick, it won't even fall off the spoon, so I'll have to stir this one up. I can't just shake it like I did the other one, but that's no big deal. It's not a lot of extra work. I mixed it up, and I'm going to add some grapeseed oil in there as well, and then mix that up. And I'm going to throw in some peppermint essential oils. But oil is not necessary to add to each step. It's just what I do. And stir it back up and apply it to your hair. I do that with my apple cider vinegar rinse as well. Just water and the ACV, throw that together. Saves a great deal of time. And something else to use to speed up the wash day process is heat. So some ideas for ways to use heat to speed up your wash day process. I know we're all know heat, that's part of being natural and I'm all for it, but indirect heat is not bad heat. There's good and bad heat. Flat irons, whatnot, in moderation are okay, but excessively is always a problem. But indirect heat for things like deep conditioning, if you put a plastic bag or a shower cap over your head, and then I bought this nifty thing from eBay. It's just the hood, unless you have a hooded dryer, but those can be expensive and then they're hard to store. So if you don't, you can buy one of these cap things, and the end just attaches to your hair dryer. So take this, slip it over that, turn it on, secure this on my head with the little drawstring or whatever mechanism comes on it, and that will save you a great amount of time. If you don't have a hooded dryer or this this attachment, it was probably like $3 too on eBay, like nothing. I can put a link in the description, but that's an option. I mean, it'll save you lots of time. Heat speeds up the process, so instead of keeping your deep conditioner in for an hour, you can do it for a half hour, 20 minutes or so. Another option is just to take a towel, wet it, throw it in the microwave. Well, you don't want it like dripping wet, but dampen it, throw it in the microwave, and then wrap it around your head. Put on the plastic cap, and then wrap that around your head, turban style, secure it however you want, a pin, a claw, whatever. And that will also give you some more heat. That's something, in case you don't have the time or don't want to put in the effort to go buy special stuff for this. Everyone has towels in their home. So those are some options as far as heat. There's also the heated bonnets, or the bonnets that you can microwave, I guess. I don't have one. It's something that is on my list to get, like so many other things. But you can buy those bonnets. I've seen them on Etsy, eBay, there's a bunch of people on Instagram that sell them. And then those, you can throw those bonnets into the microwave, take them off, and then throw them on your head either directly or on top of a plastic cap. And that heat will help speed up the process, whether it's the pre-poo, the deep condition, whatever is sitting in your hair, it will speed up the process. Okay, so another tip, let's talk about wash day on the go. So if you have to go to the grocery store or run errands or something, wash day does not have to, confine you to the house. That's your preference. Some, choose to make it a chill day. Some have things to do and don't have time for that. I totally understand. And mothers with children, you're some of those people. So if you need to go out and get what you need done, but you also need to take care of your hair, an option is to pre-poo or deep condition whatever you have in your hair. Throw it in twists, flat twist braids, however you leave it in your hair, and then put a plastic cap or plastic bag, whatever, on your head. And if you are concerned about looking, like having no hair showing or whatever, then you can throw flat twists in the front or whatever. You can put twists in and kind of pull them across the side for a bang and then clip them, however you want to do it. And then you can add the bonnet as well. It's up to you. It's not necessary. But get yourself a beanie or a slouch cap. Always repping Jamaica at all times. But get one of these and throw it on top of your twists under the plastic cap. Make sure the cap is covered completely. And then however you want, if you need something showing. And you can go out and be at the grocery store and no one has any idea what is going on underneath. And you're A-okay to do what you need to and not look crazy at the same time. And then you come home and you can rinse it all out, and if you have to go back out, do it again, or if you're home, you're good. So the wash day it can be an inconvenience, but there are ways to make it less of an inconvenience. I mean, we can't simplify the process. Our hair takes the care that it takes, and if you want growth and healthy hair, you have to do what it needs. So one way to make the wash day more fun for your kids, or at least make it a bonding time, is, well, what I do when I have the kids over at my house is we make it a group effort. And I've always been so excited to do this when I have daughters of my own. But her hair needs to be washed, my hair needs to be washed. let's do it together. So I make this a learning process. I teach her about her hair, you know, how special it is, how you have to take care of it, you know, it's your crown of glory, all this good stuff. And, you know, teach her the tips and tricks. You know, your hair needs oil, your hair needs moisture, this kind of stuff. And we make it a learning experience, and we do it together. You know, mommy's washing her hair, or aunt or whatever sister is washing her hair. I want to wash mine too. And so you can do that together, and then, you know, we'll read books or watch a movie, have a discussion, make it a bonding time. Wash day can be excellent. And I mean, I guess if your son is into, I don't know, so a lot of boys these days have long hair. Maybe his needs to be deep conditioned and washed too, or maybe not. But as far as if you have a girl or a son that's interested in washing his hair and needs to go through the same process as you, take advantage of that opportunity and make it a bonding time. It's time to spend together.